All right. What's up? It is another episode of the Keeping It Wood podcast. This podcast is brought to you by the Dirty Dabs. That's right, man. I'm high as fuck, dude.
Yes, sir. The Dirty Dabs for sure.
Go ahead and introduce yourself, my dude.
Yo, what's up? My name's Dewayne Sanders. You know what I'm talking about, aka him, the hero. That's it. That's me. That's me. That's really all I got right now.
Good buddy of mine, man. Love him to death. All right, man. JJWoodComedy.com. You know the fucking spiel. All the upcoming show dates are on there. Let's see. This Sunday, I've got Bricktown Comedy Club. The comedy death match. Someone will die.
Check my man's out.
Or cry. And it will probably be me if I don't win that extra $100, dude. Like,
yeah, don't cry, my boy.
I might, you know.
Don't cry, my boy.
Don't do it, bro. Don't be a bitch. You don't cry.
Don't cry.
Let's see. Then I've got June 14th. I'll be at the Put a Cork in It Winery. That is a Nick Campbell's comedy production. Super excited to be on that one. We've also got the next night, June 15th. I'll be in Bristow, Oklahoma, at one of the VFWs up there with Jeremy Link and Lenny Van Horn. And then Sunday, June 16th. Father's Day, Zuma Comedy Night returns. I've got my buddies Matt Ross and Josh Francis from Austin, Texas coming up to do that show. And I know that show's going to pack out because a lot of y'all don't have dads.
I'm one of them.
Me too, man. I'll predict. I'm
one of those.
What's up? Parents? Word? So, yeah, definitely come out to that. Make sure to follow me at JJ Wood Comedy on all your social media platforms. And, yeah, so what's been going on, dude? We were talking earlier. We haven't seen each other in like 8 or 9 months.
Yeah, it's been a while, dude. It's been a while.
We've been inside, dude.
I would definitely say been inside for a good reason, though. I mean, I feel like we've grown as people.
Oh, absolutely.
That's probably the best way to explain it.
No, absolutely, man. So we did some dabs,
some dirty dabs.
I think we've come such a long way with how we smoke weed nowadays, because I used to hot knife hash.
Same.
You know, like, and for those of you that don't know what hot knifing hash is, well, you're gonna think that we're crackheads, because what you do is you get a stove. And then you put the two butter knives, you heat them up, you put a piece of hash on there, you put the knives together, you get like a toilet paper roll, and you just take a big old hit. I used to do that shit in high school.
I didn't really start doing that shit until like college. Like,
oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't start smoking weed until like, I want to say junior year of high school type shit. And then like, once I got to college in Edmond, like I got around some people and they was definitely on that hot knife and damn shit. Like, there was one time there was a dude that, like, I thought he was doing, like, tar because he was literally doing it off the spoon.
Yeah.
Like, he was literally doing it off the spoon.
I had one of my buddies who just, like, really started smoking again. Mm-hmm. And he called me one day and goes, hey, man, like, what's the deal with dabs? Like, explain to me. Yeah. Why you guys do this and how you do it. And I was like, well, you do it like this. He goes, okay, that is how you smoke crack. I'm like, I know. I know.
The first time my mom see me do it, she was like literally like dead ass was like on my ass about it. And I like explained it to her and I showed her like the details behind it, because you know now everything has labels to it. So like,
right.
I showed her all that and she was like, oh, okay, just make sure you don't do all that extra shit like that. I was like, well, I don't expect to.
Not gonna go start boofing fentanyl, yeah. Mom. Chill out.
Yeah, fuck that. You know, worst case.
Dude, we've like, I don't know, man. I just think we've come like such a long way with how we're smoking weed nowadays. Like, so last week I was at this spot and I was watching the Thunder game, and before the game, like a buddy of mine was like, "Hey, just go smoke a blunt." So we go outside. There's like 3 or 4 of us. We're smoking a blunt, and then, like, I smoked like half of it, and I'm like, hey, the game has started. I'm going to go watch that. And after halftime, they're like, let's go smoke another blunt. So they and it was just 2 of us. And he hands me half of one. And I'm like smoking it past it. And he goes, nah, man, hit that up because I got to roll another one. I was like, why? Why are we doing this?
That,
I'm like, hold up, dude.
Nowadays, yeah, no, couldn't.
So
I can't sit there in rotation like that.
no, it's like it's just back and forth. Like we're like, let's all just have our own blunt then. If that's the case,
If that's
you know
the
what I
case,
mean?
let's just all have our one, and I can put mine out whenever I feel the need to put
So
mine out.
I smoked the rest of this blunt, and then I just tossed the roach. He goes, "What are you doing, dude?" He's like, "I saved those." I was like, "Why?" He's like, "Because then I can like crack those open and then like roll another blunt with what's left inside." I was like, "Dog, we don't have to do this anymore, bro." Like,
If you're still saving roaches, go to hell. Go to hell. I promise.
I was just like, I get
That
the logic.
shouldn't be a thing no more.
I'm like, dog. I was like, we don't have to do that with. We can be ignorant with weed. We don't have to fucking save the roads.
It's literally unlimited now out here in Oklahoma. It's literally unlimited. You can get it from anywhere.
Yeah, the homeless guy outside has an ounce on him right now. I guarantee it.
Like card or no card.
Card or no card. You
Card or no card.
You rarely like need a card in Oklahoma anymore. You just fucking just know people. I had my card for like 2 years, and I loved it.
Because you got to take pride into it because you was like one of the first few to have one.
Yeah.
Like, I've never had my card, and I'm still walking the dispost. I'm still
You got it like that, dude.
Still walking the dispost.
But yeah, it's like we don't, like, I remember the days of, like, scraping the resin out of my pipes and stuff and smoking it because that's all I could do.
That's all I could
We
afford.
don't have to do that anymore, man. Stop it.
Please.
Now.
It's not good for your health. I promise you. For a fact, it's probably not good for your health. Like, we're probably both fucked.
Take pride in yourself, bro.
We're probably both fucked.
I wish I could go back in time and tell high school me. It's like, hey, bro, you know what you're doing right now? Like, you're sitting around, you're scraping a bunch of resin because you don't have no weed. You got no bitches. One day that will change. Well, mostly the weed part, but
Hey, nah.
It'd be that way.
He gets size. Don't let him lie to you. He gets size.
Dude, a lot of you said we've grown a lot. You and our friend Berto and Eric have a clothing line coming out.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The Sad Dude Clothing.
Sad Dude Clothing,
Mhm.
bro. Like, very excited about it, bro. Super eager about it. I think it's something different.
Yeah.
Not necessarily just for us, just for like the city in general.
Mm-hmm.
Just because, like, and kudos to all the clothing brands that are out there. I just think we're trying to go in a different direction than everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're trying to be more of a brand rather than just a clothing brand.
Right.
You know, we're trying to hit all different types of lanes. That's just the same as HD4L.
Mm-hmm.
You know, horny dudes for life. If you're not with it, you don't get lost. But
Wait, if you ain't with it, you
but
gonna get lost.
It's gonna be a movement sooner or later. Just like I'm saying now, like HD4L, horny dudes for life it was just like a bar joke between just the three of us, me, you, and Berto.
Right.
But me and Berto created into like this gaming clan, and now it's members. You know, we got a full community.
That's what's up.
Whoever would have thought you got horny dudes as a community like that, bro? Like,
shocking. Wait, people are horny out there? Crazy. No, man, it's so HD4L is just like a safe space for horny dudes.
yeah,
I love that.
you know what I'm saying.
I love it.
It's just safe space. But with the clothing line, yeah, we're in pre-production right now. I think that we're getting things ready to where, like, by September, we should be able to push something out for you guys. The goal is to do. I just want to do drops. I don't necessarily want to go stores or anything like that because I know that we can push out limited. But each drop is only going to be limited edition. We're only going to do 25 of one print. So we'll be doing 2 drops a month whenever we do start. So, you know, first come, first serve. That's all I can really say. Like, because we're not going to come back and make that design again.
Yeah.
We want to make that design special for each and every customer. So, like, I don't want, like, my vision of it is, like, you see a lot of clothing brands do the same stuff and being repetitive.
Mm-hmm.
Same design, same. I don't want to be that way. We don't want to be that way.
Right.
We want to be different. We want to show that we're different. And the name was going to actually be Unique Clothing with a K. It took, I would say, months. I'd say about 3 or 4 months just coming up with the name.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Berto pondering on it. We thought of alternative clothing, alternative apparel. And then one day I was just sitting at home. I was pretty sad. That day. And I was like, dude, like, what the fuck? Like, I just need a name. Like, I was like, fuck. Horny dudes clothing. No. And I was like, I'm sad dude clothing. And then Berto came up with the Broken Still Living. I was like, bro, that sticks. Because there is a lot of sad people out there.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not only necessarily towards dudes, it's towards everybody.
Right.
But as much as you're broken, you can still live. Just how much you want to achieve that. So I think that once the clothing line does drop, I think people will fuck with it. I think it's something that's going to really drive the city in a different way. And, I hope to do collabs with other people. I want to branch out, not just only be stubborn and sold to ourselves. Like, we're looking to branch out. We want to collab with the whole city. Like, Sad Dude Clothing will be the city one day. That's the goal.
That's what's up, man. I love it, dude. My big thing right now is I love, like, repping my homie stuff. Like, I've slowly just been kind of, like, getting rid of shit that I don't need. Just, like, trying to, like, declutter my life a lot more.
Local, yeah, support locals, dude.
Absolutely. And so, like, I'm always rocking, like, like a regular ass day shirt or hoodie, Shout out to my man.
Shout out to Mans.
My buddy Paladin has Gnarly Neptune clothing as well.
That's hard.
Yeah, dude.
That's hard.
It's a fucking.
Gnarly
he's
Neptune.
Got a cool little thing.
That's a nice name,
dude. Yeah, it's fucking dope, and the message behind it is super dope. Like, it's just like it's cool. There's like an astronaut like about to go surfing. Like, he's got like board shorts and flip flops on.
That's hard.
It's got like different little characters and stuff, but it's all just like, hey, riding your own wave.
You're riding your own wave.
Because like hard. Life's gonna come at you in waves in a little bit, a lot. Shit's gonna fuck you up, dude. Some days
they come in little spurts. Yeah, it's a lot, but it's a little spurts.
But just kind of learning how to just like work your way through that. Yeah. So I kind of like it, and I love like a clothing line that has like a meaning behind it, and I definitely want to support that.
I appreciate
a lot more. You know what I mean? So, I always fuck with the homies, dog.
I appreciate it. The homies. You know what I'm saying? HD for real, for life.
Good times. I kind of got the munchies, bro. I don't know if you want.
I've been snacking on some.
Dude, I got this peanut butter crispy bar from the Casey's. It was, I don't know if I really trust that. Let's find out.
Yeah, we can find out.
Let's find out.
That sounds pretty good. Peanut butter?
I fuck with it heavy.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
We'll cheers up.
Fucking A, dude. I love snacks.
Cheers.
Bam. Cheers. I'll pick that up later.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Hey, first initial bite is not bad.
Dude, so it's been going on with the playoffs. So how do you feel about who do you got right now in the playoffs?
Well, since my Warriors out,
I know.
I'm kind of upset. Kind of upset to begin that. But man, I hate to say it, but I really like OKC. I really like OKC. I like OKC and I like Minnesota. I love Minnesota. I like just because Minnesota has pieces. They don't have like an all-star team like that. They have really good pieces. Like every person on that Minnesota team just plays their role to a fucking T, dude. And the reason why I like OKC a lot is because they just remind me of AAU basketball. They just push the ball every time, and you find a way every time, regardless if it's through Shea's hands or not. They find a way. So I really do like OKC out of the West. If I'm going East, I gotta go with Boston.
Boston definitely seems like, but the Eastern Conference is just so easy. that I feel like Boston hasn't really been tested.
It's just shitty.
Mm-hmm. Like I'm really kind of rooting for the Knicks in the East, just because, man, hear me out. Knicks fans have gone through more shit than fucking almost anyone in this country, dog.
That is facts.
Like
That's
when I
facts.
used to live in New York, I remember like this was around the time that we had like KD, Russ, Ibaka, and all this stuff, and like a bunch of the people I worked with are hardcore Knicks fans. Are like, have fun watching your team win tonight. Our team is gonna lose,
bro.
And I'm like, damn, bro. Like they're just so sad, dude. Sad dude clothing. Knicks fans.
Hey, New York, we here, baby. We here, baby. But I have a video to show you of fucking, bro. New York is fucking wild.
Yeah,
bro.
Dude.
New York is fucking wild. So like when they played the Sixers, when they played the Sixers recently. Bro, check this last shit out, bro. This shit is wild.
Was that a little Jack Harlow?
Yes. Bro, they are wild. They're animals, bro. Shout out New York. Shout out New York. But y'all niggas are animals.
Dude, this little Jack Harlow kid is going the fuck off.
Bro, check out this last dude. Not him. The very last dude is tweaking, bro. Bing bong.
Wow, dude. I miss New York, dog.
That's crazy.
Dude, you that little Jack Harlow kid, bro. Like, you know.
He's the Joel Beckham Jesse Sands.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Oh,
That's.
shit.
New York fans are fucking wild. Dude, I was talking to my friend the other day. I was like, because when OKC wins the championship this year, I'm acting an ass. I'm putting it out in the universe, bro. OKC.
Yeah, if OKC wins the championship, the city got to shut down. We're having a freak meet.
Oh, dude, it's gonna be. I'm a
Freak Meet 2024 coming to OKC, coming near you. I promise you, it's coming.
Shay, Chet, Dub, we need you to bring this home because we need to have this.
We need to have this Freak Meet, bro.
We need it, dude. I'm gonna run through these fucking streets acting an ass, dude. I'm gonna break something, even if it's just a Kit Kat bar, bro.
The city has to shut down for a week. It has to.
Yeah,
at least a week. Like
and
nobody works, everybody gets paid still. Like, yeah,
like let's get like what we did during like COVID, like the lockdown and stuff. Send OKC just like a check, just one check. Let us shut down for a week. Because, bro,
just let us have one COVID week with a stimulus check. That's it.
Yeah,
that's
if
it.
OKC wins the championship, Oklahoma City gets a stimulus check. So we can act out for a week.
Just for a week. Look.
1 week. 7 days.
Biden, I know your old ass can do it. I know you can do it, Gangy. I know you can do it.
We just need it, bro. Because, dude,
But I like how I like how the playoffs are going so far. I would say.
Yeah.
It's really smooth. But Denver might make that way to that conference final though.
Dude, honestly, here's the thing. Now, I know I'm like a super diehard Thunder fan, but I'll say this. There is not a team in the NBA that I don't think we can take in 7 series. Like, honestly, like, last night, like, even proved that against the Mavericks. Like, that game was intense, bro.
Yeah, that game was intense,
like, we played, like, ass, and we still won. We still came back because, like, SGA and Chet.
And that's on Dallas, too, though.
Yeah. Yeah,
you can't go 12 for 23 at the fucking free throw line.
Right, no. Hey, Kyrie.
I mean, but OKC won at the free throw line. They went 21 for 22.
Mm-hmm.
You only miss one shot at the free throw line, you're gonna win. You're gonna win games.
Yeah,
you're going to win games.
It is. But the thing is, I just don't like. I used to love Luka Doncic, bro. I fucking hate that dude now.
He's a crybaby.
Oh my god, dude! Like
biggest crybaby I've ever seen.
It's been on all the sports shows today. They're like, He's crying at every single play.
I heard one of the commentators last night say if he was to put that amount of the crying and bullshit that he does into actually playing, like that effort that he does, he'd be a lot better basketball player.
Right.
Like, quit crying, dude.
Yeah.
You know, especially like it's playoff basketball. Regular season, you would got those fouls.
Right.
It's playoff basketball, bro. You know it's gonna be tough.
Yep. And you gotta I don't know. There's just like a couple like dirty plays that have kind of gone down like that. I just haven't really been with. But I mean, so I had this lady ask me one day, and she goes, "Do you feel like WNBA players could play in the NBA today?" And I said no. And that's one of the big reasons why.
I say no and yes.
Okay.
And the reason why I say no is just because of size.
Mm-hmm.
I say yes just because what Caitlin Clark's doing.
Caitlin Clark is bad, bro.
Just because what Caitlin Clark's doing. But then, some of these girls can actually get up and run. Like, some of these guys, they can run with some of these guys, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it wouldn't compare to two. It just wouldn't work out. Mm-hmm. It wouldn't work out. Like, even if you put Brittany Griner, you put her big ass in the league, she's only going to average 4 and 4.
Yeah.
Off 12 minutes. She's not competing at that high level. Like,
and we got her out of prison for the Lord of War, bro. That's crazy. But
yeah, she should have sat down. I ain't gonna cut.
Yeah.
I mean, but it was over weed, so I'm not even really about to trip like that. So
yeah, I don't know. It's kind of a weird thing. But I feel like OKC should get a let me take that back. I feel like OKC should get a WNBA team for the sole reason that we just call it the Scissor Tails.
That's actually hard. That's hard.
See what I'm saying?
That's hard. That's
it's
actually
PG and provocative at the same time.
PG. Ooh, yeah. I didn't even think about it like that. It went over there. Yeah.
Dude, I mean, look at it this way, bro. Like, someone's like, no, you can't.
Even if it's not the OKC, like, I'm fine with the Tulsa Scissor Tails. I mean, not necessarily Tulsa, but
yeah.
I don't want y'all Scissor Tails. But if it was a team, yeah, definitely.
Bro, we've got the cock ring of OKC, like, right up the street.
I know, dude.
That is, someone got paid like millions of dollars to make that, I'm sure. And they're just like, this is going to be funny. And it's supposed to say OKC all over it, but it says cock, bro. And it's so funny to me.
It is a big ass cock ring over there by that Chase Bank. That's crazy.
Did you ever think about that?
I'm just now, like, I'm picturing it right now. Like, I'm looking at it. Like,
dude,
bro.
That's
fucking crazy.
There's that, and, like, even just right up the street, even further, there is, like, Rendezvous Pizza, that place. They have a mural, like a pizza mural up there. And if you look at it, it's like there's two pizzas right here, and then, like, a big slice being picked up. That's a cock and balls.
It's outside.
Mm-hmm.
So when I leave out of here, I can drive by it.
Yeah.
Word. I'm definitely going to drive
by it. I'll just show you real quick. Rendezvous, OKC. OKC.
This is a good pod. Good talks.
Good
I'll
talks.
fucks with it.
Thanks, man. I try to have fun. Where's the intro of this? There it is.
That's straight dick.
That's straight dick, bro.
Straight
so if we
dick.
could have, so my thing is, if we could have the cock ring, if we could have this, why can't we have the OKC Scissor Tails?
We might as well.
I'm telling you guys, I've been saying this.
What's the mayor's name?
David Holt.
Yeah. Hey, David.
David.
But we need you to get the OKC Scissor Tails here, please.
Yeah.
Please.
I
mean, you just seen that Golden State just got them a team. They're coming out in 2025. We can come out in 2026, but come on now. We got all them picks.
We got all
them picks. We can do something.
We could do something. We could trade in 3 2028 draft picks for a WNBA team.
For a startup of an NBA team. A WNBA team.
Yo, Holt, Presty, let's get this happening. I would rock a WNBA OKC Scissor Tail shirt.
Yeah, I would want the logo for sure.
Yeah.
For a shit sure.
I love that so much. Dude, so how'd you like the war? And by war, I mean the Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef.
Bro. All right, so to be honest with you, how I looked at it as like, I still think it's publicity.
Okay.
I still think it's publicity.
That's fair.
But I do think there's meaning behind it.
Mm-hmm.
But do I think if they would see each other out, it's up? No, not a chance in hell.
Yeah.
Not a chance in hell. The way that they talking in their raps and songs definitely makes it seem like, oh, if I see you, it's up. Like,
Yeah.
you ain't about to do nothing, bro. Chill.
Yeah.
Chill. But I liked Euphoria by Kendrick.
It's a dope one.
That was a good one. Drake came back with the Family Matters. That was a good one. And then the They Not Like Us by Kendrick kind of just like killed the whole thing.
Yeah.
That really like set the bar. Like, Drake, please don't fuck with me no more, or else it really is gonna be up. Like,
Right.
that's how I looked at it as. But I thought it was good. I mean, I still think with Rick Ross chiming in a little bit. Have you seen any of him?
Yeah.
But I think it's good that everybody's at Drake's neck. I am. I'm not really the biggest Drake fan. But
Right.
I like it. I think this like puts Drake on the map on like, can you hold yourself accountable in this situation?
Right. Right.
Because it's not just solely one person. It's the whole industry.
Right. Yeah. It seems like a lot of people hate him, man.
It's the whole industry.
Dude, when it first happened, because it was Future Metro, but like this shit just kind of influenced a lot of society. Because like the other day, I told my dog to shut his hoe ass up and make some drums, dude. I was like, what am I doing? He doesn't have any thumbs. He can't do that, you know? Like, and so
That's fucking hilarious.
But it was good. So here's my thing. Out of all three, like Kendrick, BBL,
Yeah.
dude,
BBL,
that might be my new
Drizzy.
walkout song for a little bit.
BBL, Drizzy.
It's so catchy, dude. I'll have that shit stuck in my head, dude. Out of all three, like when it comes to Kendrick, Drake, and J. Cole, I'm a J. Cole fan over all of them. I love J. Cole like as a rapper. I like him as a person. I like his philosophy on life and stuff when he like talks in interviews. I'm like, I resonate with that dude a little bit. Like I fuck with that dude heavy. And so when Kendrick dropped, I was like, this is more like Drake needs to sit this one out because this is going to go between Kendrick and J. Cole, and that's going to be intense.
Yeah.
But then
J. Cole did do that drop, that diss.
Right.
But then he apologized afterwards.
So hear me out.
That's what pissed me. I'm like, bro, you're you're the real ringer out of these two. Like,
Yeah.
it's up for you. Like, this embodies your legacy a little bit in this rap feud, because you ain't never really been in no rap feuds like that.
Right.
But we still consider you a top 3. So it's like, how do you react off of this? So you do the diss, but you retract yourself by apologizing. That's like, bro.
Right.
But let me hear you out, though.
No. So
Let me hear you out.
I think what happened is he put it out, but then what the word on the street is Schoolboy Q came up to him at that Dreamville festival and was like, hey, bro, you need to cool it. Like, step out. Don't be a part of this, because what Kendrick is about to do is more than just, like, hip-hop. Like, he's trying to take Drake down as, like, a pedophile and stuff. You don't want no part of it. Just chill. Go chill on a beach somewhere. You know, just vibe out, you know. And then also, it was like, and Chris Brown is involved in this as well. And it's like, oh, that motherfucker shoots people, dude. Like,
I mean, he beats women.
yeah. I felt like, I don't know, man.
He's hard.
Once like Chris Brown got into it, I was like, I see why he got out. But the funny thing, dude, I don't know if you heard about this. Diddy's son put out a diss track against 50 Cent.
I seen that, bro. I didn't like. It was cringe.
And they mentioned Eminem.
It
I was like,
cringe
dog.
It's cringe as fuck. Like,
Out of fucking everyone that you gotta mention the dude that just is staying out of everyone's business, but he's also the same one you don't want to fuck with.
You don't want to fuck with, and he's like solely the one white guy that's kind of put on for a lot of white guys.
Yeah.
Like, don't do that. You don't do that.
Don't fuck with Eminem's piece. Like, I saw this video on TikTok, and the guy goes,
Because, like, you're bringing out a whole different person. You're
Right.
not bringing out Eminem. You're not bringing out Marshall. You're bringing out a whole different person, bro.
yeah,
When he starts to get into, like, his bag on, like, pen and pad or just off the dome, bro, M is unstoppable, bro.
he's mentally unstable to it. Or when it comes down to his rhymes,
Got
it's
some
like
lyrical
he doesn't give a fuck about what he's saying. He's like, no, I'll just talk about like cutting off your head and fucking.
It's the
raping it, like-
lyrical version of CTE.
Yeah. Dude, but I'm like, why do you want to fuck with Eminem, dude? Like, I saw this video where this guy was like, it is so hard to get a hold of that dude. You just can't like pick up the phone and call Eminem. You have to go through 3 or 4 different people and then call a 1-800 number.
Bro,
and then
yeah, I mean,
he
bro.
calls you back from a restricted number and is like, hey, what's up?
You want peace.
Dude, and I'm
Why would you not?
100% with that. Like,
Why would you not want peace? That's a big thing that us as society doesn't understand. I mean, we understand it, but we're not grateful for it. We don't understand, like, we don't cherish it enough. Like, peace is like blissfulness. Like, you feel good. Like, whether it's peace with somebody or peace with yourself, really peace for yourself. But like we just take it for granted, dude. Like, we really do.
I love it, man. Like, we were talking earlier about how we're not really out that much. Or me, for instance, like, I don't really go out. If I'm not doing a comedy show or at work, I'm walking my dog and chilling at home.
I'm working 6 days a week, so there's no point of me being out and seeing everybody. Like, yeah, if I go out on that Sunday, cool, whatnot. But most of the time, I'm at home by 10. I'm not out all night.
It's just so nice to be home, smoking weed, just eating snacks, watching TV, oh my God, dude, I just can't tell you how fucking peaceful it is. So like, there's some nights I'll like walk outside on a Friday, Saturday night to go to the taco truck, and I'm like, fuck, dude, like,
you gotta hear all this extra shit.
Dude, I like go out there, you see all these people, like, you see the worst.
I try to treat people like NPCs now.
Yeah?
Yeah, like,
same word.
Well, because like when I'm high, it's like, say when you take a dab, like fried as fuck, like,
yeah,
you're kind of like in your own space, like,
right.
That's how I kind of treat it. I feel like I just walk around. It's just like side characters.
Yeah.
And if I want to choose to talk to them, I push A. Like, cool, but whatnot. But
if I choose to talk to him, I push A. I love that. I fucking love that.
Like, I literally treat. That's how I go outside now. I try to treat it like everybody's NPCs. Not in a literal standpoint, because there's some people I do fuck with and care about, but the people that I don't. No, I don't want to put myself around. You're an NPC to me. Like, I don't have no reason to talk to you.
Right. No, I feel you.
I have no reason to talk to you. Like, fuck that. And plus, people are fucking weird nowadays.
Yeah.
People are fucking weird nowadays, dude.
Oh my God, dude. It is. You know what's fucking super weird to me? Estate sales.
What?
Estate sales.
Like houses?
Yeah, like, when someone dies, then they like sell all of their shit.
Oh, okay,
like, so think of it, it's like, it's just a weird concept, because like I had a friend that used to go to these all the time, and I'm like, that's so fucking weird. Like, you're sitting outside someone's house, like someone just lost their nana, and you're out there just like waiting to go in there, like double Dutch, dude, and you're
give
like,
me the couch.
Yeah, they're like, sorry about your loss. Yo, what nana got in that jewelry box?
Said,
you know what I mean? It's like,
he said, fuck your loss. I need that couch, please. I need that couch.
It's fucking, I don't know. That's a weird thing to me.
That is a very strange
There's
ordeal.
another, like, I don't know. I had a list of like things that I thought were weird. Oh. It's the weirdest thing to me.
Mayonnaise on a glizzy is weird. If you're doing that, you need help.
Who the fuck is putting mayonnaise on a glizzy?
My cousin actually just told me he puts mayonnaise on his glizzies.
You need a new cousin, bro.
I cussed his ass out, bro.
You need to get it. You cussed him out.
Hell yeah, why are you putting mayonnaise on a glizz?
That is...
That's criminal. That's criminal.
That's fucking.
Uh,
I don't know.
You need help if you're doing that. PSA, you need help.
Dude, society's going crazy. Like, have you seen this hippie girl? I just feel, I'm just going to say this. I'm shocked that she shaves her armpits.
What the fuck was
that? I like the message.
I like the message, but the style is fucking crazy. That style is fucking crazy. She looked like she had ashy knees and she's white. That's impossible unless she painted on them.
Bro, you got to check her drugs at Coachella.
She's sniffing fent.
She on the fancy fent.
She's on fentanyl. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Her hair just looks nasty too. Oh, those are dreads. Never mind.
Are they dreads?
Yeah. Well, like, that's cultural appropriation.
Shout out to the dreadheads. Rasta.
What the fuck is going on with...
She's happy.
She's happy. But you know what?
Hey, that's all that matters. That's all that fucking matters. If you're happy. That's it. She was happy, so...
I still think
I'm happy for her, but she needs to get that wardrobe checked.
Dude, yeah. Like, what is going on? I feel like her butt smells.
She probably got some stankage back there. It's probably rank a little bit.
I bet she's a trust fund baby.
A little rank drift.
Interesting people. Yeah, I had a list of fucking weird things. Dude, that girl totally just fucking...
Like, fucked you? Not literally, but...
She spends her Tuesdays at drum circles, bro. For sure. I just want to meet her. I want to meet her to be like...
She's one of those types that's just out there, just free spirit, just waving her hands.
I don't know, man. Yeah, estate sales, those are fucking weird. What do you think is weird? What's weird shit that people are doing nowadays?
Weird shit that people are doing nowadays. Acting like they got money and they don't. Can't do that. If you ain't got it, you just ain't got it. And I want to tell you, I ain't got it. I just dress well. I just know how to dress. But don't act like you got money and you over here begging for money. You know, that's weird shit.
That's a weird thing to do.
That's, you know, I think that's weird.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird.
I've always liked the whole, like, Keanu Reeves method. You know?
Yeah.
Like, Keanu Reeves has so much money. But he just lives, like, so simply.
Yeah, the Adam Sandler treatment, bro. Like, these guys, like, have so much money and they just live comfortable. They live chill.
Dog, speaking of Adam Sandler, did you see who I got to hang out with a few months ago?
Was it him?
Not with Adam Sandler, with Peter Dante. He was in all of Adam Sandler's movies.
I want to say I might have seen it. But
you ever seen Grandma's Boy?
It's been a while.
But, like, you know what I'm talking about. Dante, the weed dealer.
Okay, yeah.
He's the fucking king of the jungle outside.
Oh, you hung out with him?
Yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
Dog, so, like...
That's dope, dude.
Why is this doing it?
How'd that go? How did that go about?
Dog, so I was working, and he walks into the bar, and he was like, hey, what's your name? And I was like... And I usually, like, don't tell people my name right away when I'm at work.
Yeah.
I know I have it here somewhere. There it is. He was just like, what's your name? And I was like...
hell yeah, dude.
I was like, nah, bro. I was like, what's your name? And he goes, Peter Dante. I knew exactly who that motherfucker was. I was like, Grandma's Boy is like one of my favorite movies of all time, and it's so underrated. And I shit you not, bro. Like, I grew up on Adam Sandler movies. Like, we all did.
Yeah.
But my friends and I in high school watched Grandma's Boy every day, like 3 or 4 times a day for like
years.
6 months, 7 months, probably longer. Like I said, anytime Grandma's Boy is on, I'm gonna fucking watch it.
I'm watching this shit.
I love that movie so much. So like, he was all excited. He was in town doing like some, not a Comic-Con, but like a weird thing like that.
Hey, don't say Comic-Con's weird, cause I'm trying to go to one.
Well, I mean, you know what I'm talking about, like.
But those bizarre events.
Yeah, those bizarre events. So
the bizarre events.
But yeah, he was there, and so like he just sat in my bar with me, bro, and like
I just chilled.
Dude, he just kicked it. He like gave me a joint. I smoked that later that day. And, dude, he was just a cool dude, just good vibes and stuff. He was friendly, buying people drinks.
That's cool, bro.
He was just a cool dude, man. And then
shout out to him. Shout out to
Peter
him.
Dante, my dude. It was so funny, man, because I like called my buddies like afterwards, and I was like, bro, you won't believe what just happened to me. Like, and they were like, you gotta be kidding. I was like, dude, I got Peter Dante's phone number, dog. Like, who would, if I could go back in time and tell a high school version of me that one day you're not gonna have to scrape resin, you will have Peter Dante's phone number. But still no bitches. All right.
Hey, don't, like I said earlier, he still got us. See?
Oh.
See?
Shut up. No. Yeah, dude. It was a cool. I like meeting people like that.
Hell yeah, that's a good experience.
A couple years ago, I had coffee with Rob Schneider, and he was also really cool, dude.
Hell yeah.
He was a nice dude.
He seems like he would be like a laid back type of person.
Oh, dude, he was so chill. Like,
I feel like a lot of like comedic people are really laid back people.
mm-hmm.
I mean, everything's entertainment, especially when you're in, being a comedian. That's kind of your job. Is to be enthusiastic, to be outspoken when you need to be outspoken.
Right.
You know? But like, you can't do that shit 24/7, dude.
Yeah. No, 100%. That's the one
You
thing.
can't do that
I've had
shit
to tell my
24/7,
friends,
bro.
I've had to tell like a lot of my friends, like, hey, when you introduce me to someone, if we're out, don't be like, hey, this is JJ, he's a comedian. I'm like, fucking don't do that. Like there's a time, like, let that come up organically, because people are like, oh yeah, like, why don't you just go ahead and tell me a joke then?
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck you, dude. You're not gonna walk up and be like, oh, you do
Tell
porn?
me
Squirt.
He said squirt.
It's so fucking irritating, man.
He said,
Like,
show me that laugh.
No, I like it to just like come up organically and stuff, because dude, there's like times like, dude,
You don't want to ever be put on the spot like that.
yeah, exactly.
You know,
Like,
that's weird. Like,
just hang out with me for a little bit,
like get to know me first before
Right.
you get to know JJ the comedian.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, cause that's gonna come up.
right.
But know who I am as JJ the person
Yeah,
first.
if you just hang around for a second, dude, like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say something fucking funny eventually, like,
I'm gonna give you some dry humor. It's gonna go over your head. It's like,
Yeah.
just give it some time.
give it some fucking time.
Give it
bro.
some time. Bitch.
It's I don't know. I dig it. There's a lot, like, I have yet to work with like a comedian that have been like, wow, dude, they kind of sucked. You know, like,
Yeah.
they're just kind of like, not like sucked as a person. You know what I mean? I was like, no, like, everyone that I've worked with so far has been super cool and chill,
That's good, bro.
and I've been stoked about that.
That's good, because that just keeps your morale up, and that keeps you
Right.
like keep being driven yourself. Because it's like, all right, if these dudes are actually cool, like behind the scenes, it's like, and they're up here telling jokes, and they've got so far in their careers, it's like, why can't I do that? Like,
Right.
Why can't I do that? Why can't I can set the stone for myself and just keep going? Like, the sky's the limit.
Right. No, it's cool, man. I've had a lot of good experiences with comedians and stuff, man. All right, man. So let's see. You got the Sad Dude clothing. That's coming out. What else? Where can we find you, bro?
You can find me on Instagram at him the hero, and you can also find me on Instagram at Sad Dude Clothing. I believe. Let me double check with that. TikTok, same as Instagram. Him the hero. all lowercase. And yeah, I ain't really on the X like that.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't getting my X. Y'all ain't getting my X account, but nah.
Dude, X has just kind of turned into like a weird, like porn site now.
I was about to say, bro.
Dog, there's some days,
porn.
like, dude, there's some days I'll be like scrolling through tweets, like, and I like it's all like, you
and
know,
then it's a full clip. I'm like, Jesus Christ, what
not yet, like not a GIF, not just like a photo or just like a little.
It's like when Elon took over, he said, "Yeah, this is free money for me. Like,
yeah,
y'all go ahead."
Elon took over and said, "Ladies, show your buttholes.
Ladies, show your buttholes.
It is.
I'm getting percentages off of each and every one of you, and I guarantee you that's exactly what he's doing.
100%.
Each account is getting a percent taken off.
But I'll just be like scrolling through, and there's like all my stuff. It's like comedy stuff, positive affirmations. Here's some thunder chats. Oh my god, I know that girl, and she is taking this glizzy down. And by glizzy, I mean dick covered in mayonnaise, dog.
She's blowing bubbles on it. That's what that means. If you don't know the analogy, she's blowing bubbles on it.
I'm like this one girl. It was so funny. I was scrolling through, and I see her just like sucking this dick, and I was like, whoa! And I was like, that's who I think it is? I was like, why? And I messaged her. I was like, hey, I just saw your butthole. I was like, I just saw your butthole on X. She goes, yeah, I love that site. I'm like,
wow, this
crazy.
Shout out to you. You're showing that butthole.
You keep showing that butthole, girl.
You keep showing that fucking butthole.
I'm proud of you. You know who I'm talking about.
I'm proud of you.
You know? But yeah, dude. So, jjwoodcomedy.com. At jjwoodcomedy. All the fun stuff. My dude, thanks for coming in, dude.
I
appreciate you. Oh, yeah. I forgot I gave you one of the...
Oh, yeah. Funny Boys Up. Funny Boys Up.
HD4L. All that good shit, man.
For the shit show.
Like, share, subscribe. Show your butthole.